Okay. Well, we started the store about 2 years ago, and before that, the idea basically came up as an art gallery. So before the store, I ran a small art gallery quite close by in Sanur called Swoon, where it was just specifically focusing on contemporary art. And we decided to branch out into fashion because I feel like there are so many amazing artists and brands here that create and produce beautiful work with local craftsmen and artists and you know, really amazing wearable art almost. And but none of it is currently being sold in Bali, so it just made sense to actually showcase really fashion forward high-end urban wear here where it's being made. So that's basically how it started, and it's been a learning curve, and it's still quite small and intimate, the space, but yeah, it's been a good fun 2 years. Yeah, I started, I mean, the impulse of making things have always been, I've always started as a painter, and I've always painted. I studied fashion design a little bit, but my true passion lies in fine arts and contemporary art. So, but I really feel like as far as design and art, there's the boundaries are quite blurry, especially now, you know, because I think with fashion, when you wear something, it's not just a piece of garment, it's also, it can be a work of art, and you know, you're expressing your identity and you're expressing yourself, so that's pretty much the philosophy, I guess. Yeah. Well, I was really excited when you approached me, actually, because the scope of the show, like what I mentioned earlier, it does combine art and fashion and music, and it allows the creators and the artists to have the freedom to showcase their talent and their work in whatever way they feel is the right way. And I think there should be more of this going on, and I'm really excited to see it progress and grow into something even more special. I started actually with like a bigger group of people, but I ended up really thinking about just narrowing down as to like what can really be effective in the most like minimal sense that combines all the different elements I would like to communicate and tells a story, you know. And I feel like just the combination of the projection with the artwork and the movements, and then also the interactions between the two muses that I had, really reflected the garments as works of art, and also as like kind of like taking off layers of skin, you know, like because you saw like, so they basically started with like 6 layers of clothing, and then they slowly stripped down into like just the, you know, the base. And I think I don't know, I was trying to explore basically the relationship between kind of like a more of a romantic relationship between these two people, and showing like just the stripping off of layers in a more symbolic way, but also like in a very visual way. So that's pretty much what it was. Yeah. See, no, I mean, I think it's really booming. Like, I feel like there's a lot going on, especially with youth culture. There's like an art, and there's more of a demand for like something real and something genuine, and not just like very surface. Like before, I feel like it's generally driven by tourism, but now I feel like there's more of a bigger local community that are genuine about creating cool things and a cool family, you know. So it's an exciting time to be here. Yeah. I mean, I think it was a mix, because I feel like everybody brought their own people, you know. So I brought my own people, and the other artists and designers brought their own people. So I like the variety and having like people not know what to expect, you know, because I feel like not many people realized what they were getting into when they were there. So I wasn't quite sure about the response because I was backstage, but I hope that everybody took something away and remembered something.